Good morning and welcome to episode 101 featuring Calming Camellia. It's a special host set, so if during celebration you have a party or possibly like me, you saw a lot of things in the new catalogue that you needed and you spend more than 300, you get this Calming Camellia set as an extra, and it doesn't automatically come on, but they will tell you that you haven't added it to your host rewards. That's where it is. That's where you put the SKU, because I originally tried, thinking it was well, I didn't know where to put it, so I just continued, and I found that that's where you put it. You put it in the host rewards, and if you don't, it tells you haven't done it, so it's pretty nice. So, what do I need to tell you? We're obviously still in celebration, and that's a great time to join. You get the usual $125 of product for 99 bucks, but you also get to choose 2 other stamp sets as well, so it's even better than normal, and the normal deal is pretty good. So you also get a free paper pumpkin, so you can check that out and see if you like that. What else? That's about, well, actually, I wanted to thank you all, because when I said it was my 100th episode, and that you guys were stuck with me, I got a lot of comments saying that I do a good job, and that you like watching. And that meant a lot to me last week. Well, it means a lot to me anyway, but it was particularly relevant last week because on Friday I had the worst day at work that I can really remember. And so I was feeling beaten down and lacking in confidence. And then I came here and I told you guys it was my 100th, and everyone was so nice. It touched me. It really helped. So thank you. So enough of that. We're going to, I'm going to turn you down. I'm going to show you what we're going to make, and I'm going to do the raffle. So let me just, let me turn you the other way, so you can see the snow. Lovely, lovely snow. Tried going running in it yesterday. Oh my goodness, I was slipping and sliding, so I came back from my yak tracks, and they didn't really help much either. So I only did a mile because it was so glaringly white. It felt like I wouldn't be able to see, when there was a bump or a divot. And I wobbled a couple of times, and I thought, if I sprain my ankle because I'm trying to run in these conditions, I'll feel like an idiot. So I came back after a mile, and I'm hoping I can run today. So anyway, last week was simply marvelous, and Linda, Barbara, Diana, and Kathy shared. So let's see. That wasn't much of a hole. Now it's better. And Barbara. Here's number 2. So let me put my tetrahedron away, and I've marked that. So let me show you Calming Camellia. So it's distinctive inks for these 2, and then there's this little, I don't know what you call it, swirl thing. We'll call it a swirl thing. So that's what we've got, and here is what I'm going to make with them. And I'm also using some unusual for me colours, just because I realised I get into a bit of a rut, so I've been pushing myself to use different colours. So this is Pale Papaya. Well, the other reason is, no, Pale Papaya is this year, never mind. And this one is using the swirly thing. And this is Bermuda Bay, which I don't use very often for some reason, don't know why, with Misty Moonlight. And then this one is Just Jade. And I realized that Just Jade is going to retire at, you know, May-ish. So I thought maybe I should use it more before it goes, and then I'll regret that I didn't. So that's what we're going to make. So put those there. Here's my packet that you would get if you placed an order with me, $25. I also should have said that if you share my live, then you get put in next week's raffle, but I think most of you know that. So let's take the first piece and ink up. Actually, let's just have this piece. I'm making a slight difference, so we'll see which we like better. Right, so let's just ink this up. And we can put it about there. Yep, that's good. And then I've got my sentiment. It's the little things that make life great. Let's hope I can fit it in. I think I should have put it, the whole thing higher up, but you know, it is what it is. So this goes on here, like so. So let's just do that first. There we are. And then this goes on a Whisper White card base. Yes, I'm still using Whisper White. It's my habit of worrying about running out of things. For example, I mean, if you don't have the thick white card, it really hampers your card making ability. So I always made sure that I had a lot of it, and then it changed to basic white, and I still got quite a bit to go. I also, of course, bought some basic white so that there's no gap in the middle, so I can just switch over and it will be fine eventually when I have used them all. Don't know, have no prediction for when that will be. So on this one, rather the one I'm making at the moment, I've got a larger white border, and I think I like that better. I mean, I do like that better. And these opal rounds, these are the bigger ones, and I think I prefer the smaller ones. So I'm gonna try it, and then we can have a look side by side and decide which we prefer. So let's put these little ones. Maybe there. Oh, you got some of my, let's just get some more out. There we go. I think there. Does anyone else feel that it's a big decision as to where to put them? So here we have these. I think the smaller ones are better, and I like this better than this one. Well, let me know what you think, and I'll move on to the next one while we're doing that. So here's the next one. So this is Bermuda Bay. Oh, was this? No, it wasn't this one. One of them is really hard to open, but maybe having used it, it will be easier. And I wouldn't think it would be this one. Yeah, here we go. Right, so let us do the, move that out of the way. And we've got the happy birthday that I'm doing in Bermuda Bay. And perfect. So that's spare for another time. And let's close this before, oh, before I get it all over myself. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see if we can get some of it off, or whether it's already dried. It's all over my nail. That could transfer to something else, but that's okay. We're good now. That was funny. No, that's also going to transfer. And also got the desk. Not that the desk matters, but I don't want to lean on it and get the colour all over me. More over me, I mean. So, this is hilarious. We made some curry recently, last week actually, and I ended up with two nails that were orange, coloured by the turmeric. Now I've got a green one. Oh, okay, rainbow. It's all good. So I've done the... Now we need to do the swirly thing. So, misty moonlight, as I said. So it's going to be something like this. And then I'm actually following what I did before because I quite liked how it came out. So this one goes there. And this one. So even though you're re-inking and doing it, what, 7 times? Yes, 7. It's pretty quick. As are most of my cards because they're all so simple. So let me get rid of this. Hopefully, yes, a little more elegantly than I did the last one. Right. And that's going to fit in the middle. So let me get my Bermuda Bay card base. I reckon Bermuda Bay was just upset because I don't use it very often. That's what it was. Going to put this on. Why is it being annoying? There we go. And I'm going to pop these, the sentiment up. It's just so distracting having this green thumb in the way all the time. But being a lefty, there's not much I can do about that. If we were going to have me do things with my right hand, we'd be here all morning, or even more of the morning. So I think I'll just have to live with the fact that I keep getting this flash of green in my face. So some of those, and then we can put this in place. There we go. And then I'm gonna get some little basic rhinestones with the dark Bermuda Bay, And I'm going to do a little creation of Bermuda Bay jewels. I love this. It's so brilliant that you can colour them because they're alcohol, so they don't just fall off. So now I've got my matching jewels. The only thing you have to be careful of is that where you have overflowed the jewel, if you get that on here, you can easily get it on your card. So try and do it right on top and not touch anything else, and then that will work. But yeah, I discovered that you had to be careful. Ruined a card. Well, didn't ruin it, I fixed it, but it tried to ruin a card. And there we go. So no Bermuda Bay on there, that's good. So here is number 2, looking remarkably like number 1. I mean the original. Yeah, so get rid of that. Put that down there, and we move on to the final one, which is also green. This is just Jade though, and uses another of the distinctive, or rather the other distinctive stamp. So you've got these 2 distinctive and that one, and a load of sentiments. Pretty nice set actually, particularly when you just get it because you're already spending money, which is very nice. Like a little present. This one I haven't used much. Ah, that's better. It took me quite a while to open it yesterday. Right, so we must be up here. Yes, we are. So I'm just going to ink this up and put it in about the middle of this piece of Whisper White. You know it. There we go. And then I'm going to put it on its backing. It's matte, I guess I should say. So although I haven't used grey, and I know that Winnie was challenging me to do that, I have used other colours, but I am going to do something with that grey paper, and I haven't decided what exactly, but I'm going to take the challenge. So that's on its thing. Now that is going to go, let's say about there. So let me just hold that in place, and I'm going to do the sentiment. There we go. Got a little bit of, so do I do I could put it on here. No, that's too big. Or what if I move that up? I don't like that much. So, where is my Just Jade? Is this Just Jade? It's Bermuda Bay. I know where they are, but they're not in my craft room. So I'm gonna see what this looks like. Yeah, I think they're in the other room. Can we live with that? Yes, we can. So let's have a few of these. Because that is going to annoy me. So again, try not to. Oh, look at that. I forgot I hadn't put this on. So, in fact, put it around the sentiment. So, now all we have to do is put this onto the card. Looking at it thinking, wow, I really made that wonky. But and then I remembered I hadn't actually glued it onto the card yet. So that was okay. So there we go. And just move that out of the way for a second. And here is what we have made today. So can you see all those? I think you can. So I hope you enjoyed this. The Calming Camellia set is definitely worth getting. These distinctive things are so beautiful, and I really like. As you've probably noticed, I like making borders with things that may not have been intended for borders, because, you know, why not? Let's be creative. So, as I said, when you place an order with me of $25, I'll send you what you need to make these cards. And also, if you share my live, I'll put you in next week's raffle. So, have a great rest of the day. I'm going to go and see if I can go running. I'm not sure if the road is slippery or not, but fingers crossed. So, have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next week. All right? Bye.